versus I think it was about 125. I'm sharing my screen, so it sucks up a lot of the bandwidth when I'm sharing desktop. Yeah, so about 125, so about a 20 plus $1,000 difference there in just this one scenario to 4%. But it's a way to transition that loan officer and keep them from getting into something that they're uncomfortable with. Again, a lot of loan officers, once they start playing with this, start to realize that this is a huge differentiator for them, that they can sit down and show the client in the conversation they're having that, hey, if we do your new loan, you're going to be debt free in 229 months for the same monthly payment of $21.19. I can have you debt free in 187 months. How does that sound? And if they say, yeah, that sounds great, then the question becomes, now that's one option, is putting that extra money towards repaying the mortgage. An alternative might be saving the money. And there's a guy that I work with that can actually talk to you about options that might be more interesting, provide you additional liquidity. So you really teach them how to transition because you're looking for them to transition out the clients that they have that would be a good fit for you, and you're looking for an able-bodied recipient for the contacts and the leads that you're generating, so that when you send in that client, like for example, I remember the first time this advisor called me and said, oh my gosh, I met with this loan officer, we're going to be partners. I did this seminar, I sent him 3 clients and recommended they get a new 30-year fixed and consolidate their debt to create some tax efficiencies, etc. And they came back and they all had their existing debt and a new 15-year mortgage. And it was like it was because he just thought that person understood what he was really doing. So there's that initial sort of getting that person in sync with what it is that you're doing. And I found that the software is a wonderful bridge for that, because it allows you to talk about what you're doing. I mean, if this was your client that you met at a workshop or seminar or small business owner, and you're referring this into that loan officer, they're able to see the financial impact that, for this client over the remaining 24 years of their mortgage, you're saving them $119,000 with a 30, or $191,491, with a 15, depending on the interest rate and their tax bracket and all kinds of stuff, right? So you're able to sit there and have that conversation. Then the loan officer starts to get in sync with you, and you got to figure out what are they comfortable with. If they're not comfortable with this, then that's okay. I want you to use this for this part, because when you meet with that client and you're done, all you're going to do is you're going to click the Manage tab, and then you're going to click the Transfer Plan, and you're going to see my name